Hello friends, it's Laree broadcasting from the Mermaid Room, and it has been a while since my last video. Where do I begin? We're looking at my 240 gallon. I see not much happening over here. It's been a few weeks ago I discovered that I had possibly Brooklinella, they call it brookies, possibly came in on the last fish that I put in the aquarium, not for sure. That was a coal tang, yellow eye coal tang. Everything died except for my humu. I tried saving them, taking them out, removing everything from this aquarium. You'll see it's not anything like what it used to be, and this is the way it's going to be now. Even got rid of quite a bit of rock just because it was too much rock. I couldn't get enough flow the way I wanted to, but yes, so I lost all of my fish except for this humu trigger, and 2 engineer gobies. And for a while they lived in the 20-gallon innovative marine. Well, I tried saving the others that were so deathly ill. They died so fast. Even ran down to Petco and bought a 60-gallon, which is in my office right now for my future fish that will be quarantined. So we'll just see how things go, because I've got to make a new plan now. My plan that I had is obviously not going to work now because I have this trigger fish in this aquarium. Sorry about the cat. There is a chromis, actually there's a couple of chromis in here. I was trying to see what would happen if I, added a few fish in here with the trigger. I felt so bad for him since he was so lonely, but not a good plan. He actually can eat some smaller fish now. He's grown enough to where, he can chase them down and take them out. So my plan was, the trigger was kind of very much smaller than he is now when he was added to this aquarium. So now he's grown a bit. Southwest Seas, where I bought him and most of the other fish that I had in here, the emperor angelfish, the yellow belly puffer, the bird wrasse, I can't remember the fish that I had in here, but they're all gone. So they're going to take the trigger back. They have my fish list. So I'm starting over again. I'm going to start with some smaller, younger fish. Oh yes, all the clownfish gone. We're going to pan over here to where I had taken out the 20-gallon. I put in this 10-gallon aquarium, and right now this is a holding tank for, let's see, I've got 2 clownfish in here. We have a blue spot puffer, which is more of your smaller puffer. I think they might get up to about 4 inches. He's a good size, 2.5 inches now. So he's going to grow a little bit. He's doing great. The other chromis in here that I was happy to keep safe for now. One of these clownfish was hosting a carpet anemone down at the store, and I was hoping that he would show the other clownfish all about the anemones, but they don't want anything to do with these, so that's why the anemones are in here trying to show them the way, but it doesn't seem to be working yet. So yep, they are in this holding tank. It's a 10-gallon, and like I said, in my office I have a 60-gallon there. Now we're going to look over here to the Red Sea Reefer, obviously unaffected by any of this, other than I did take some of the soft corals back out of this aquarium and add them to the 240, where I have also added the, the auto-dosing pump. It's a Jabo auto-dosing pump. And I'm dosing the 2-part ATI Essentials in this cute little box down here. So the lines run velcroed to the back wall and drop into the sump over here. So that's all set up and doing pretty good. So I plan on getting some more big fish in here. Oh my, hush, hush. So back to the Red Sea Reefer. I just docked a really cute little flower anemone down at Southwest Seas a couple days ago. He's decided he wants to stay right here, so fine, he's going to stay right there. And everything is doing super great. Still dosing the ATI over here also. And I bought a Henna checker for my alkalinity, which brought to my attention it was a little bit high in here, which possibly was part of the cause of this problem, where I lost quite a bit of this beautiful Cyphastria. And everything's seeming to bounce back. I got that back under control, and it is being dosed. Everything much less than I was. The rattling I hear right now is the bio pellets that I've added in the Two Little Fishies Fosban reactor. Just glued my connections in there, and it kind of makes a little bit of rattle bang with all those little pellets rolling around in there. So that's kind of making that noise. The hang on the back, refugium hanging on the front of my sump again. It was just getting a bit too much light from this light fixture hanging on the back of the tank, so it was getting cyano and all of that, stuff in there. Oh, something that I have done in this aquarium that I've never done before, gluing some coral to the back glass. So we have the Hollywood Stunner Chalice, the Pavona that was on a big rock that's now in the 240. Just beyond that over here is a red chalice. I got that at Southwest Seas also. Some of that green mushroom, Rhodactis mushroom, where I had the rock leaning up there. I took that big rock down to Southwest Seas and they fragged it up. So a lot of people got to share in on that beautiful green mushrooms. Also, and I can't remember the name of, there's another one that I've glued to the back. I think it's a kind of a, I don't know, I want to think of it as a pavona, but I know it's not. And everything that I've glued back there is doing very, very well. Also, and I do not know the name of this coral, it's really growing thick. I think it needs to be fragged. It's just, look at all the new growth. It's doing great. And so is the green right next to it. Super, super big growth happening. Everything looking super great. I did get this little, it was this tiny little retracted frag of a flower pot coral. It's kind of got a yellow inside a pink body, yellow mouth and a pink body. Absolutely gorgeous. And the regular, this red one, it just really never gets much bigger than that. I don't know why. But, this one here is crazy. So everything going well. Then we pan around. I did pick up also this beautiful frog spawn at Southwest Seas. It is beautiful. So, the other change I did was I did purchase a new 3K gyre, and they have kind of a, let's see if we can get this to turn the light on, more advanced looking controller with a really nice bright screen. It's not a touch screen, but it is bright and easy to see. So this is the new 3K ice cap gyre in here. And I love these pumps. You know, I moved my original one to the 240, and it's just doing great down here. I also put the max spec gyre. I wanted to get a slave for the, I think it's the 250, which is now discontinued. You can no longer get anything to do with this pump. A bit, not very happy about that, because I haven't had this pump very long at all, and boom, it's discontinued, and that's that. So I have the magnet actually inside the overflow box. No big deal. That lets me push water back and forth from one gyre to the next. So that makes me pretty happy. And over here we have the Devil's Hand, which was in the Red Sea Reefer, a really bright Pavona GSP. Watch me forget the name of this. I think it starts with an N. Oh my. Sorry. It's really pretty though. And this is that Pavona on that nice rock. Oh yes, there's some other pieces of Pavona growing on there, along with blue star polyps. You either love them or you hate them. The two, I guess they're both toadstools, different varieties. And we have the whiskers in here. Doing really well. There's the other anemone. It's one of the three. The other two are on that rock in that 10-gallon. So everything is looking good, and I do not know. It's probably going to be another month before I can add fish in here. So the trigger is going to be going back to Southwest Seas. They have my list, like I mentioned. I have plans to add young, smaller fish so they can grow up in here and, you know, be a community. Or for me, they're my family. So that'll be my next excitement. So for now, I hope everyone's having a really good weekend. Thank you for stopping by the Mermaid Room, and we hope to be putting out videos much more often now that my heartbreak is starting to get more excited. When you think about adding, you know, new fish, you get a little excited, and you want to, you know, kind of reinvigorate your love for all of things water. So that's all for the Mermaid today. Enjoy the day. Thank you for stopping by.